I want to talk about why I only buy problem properties. Japanese knotweed is an invasive weed that a lot of lenders are wary of. A restriction on title is an entry made on the title deeds of a property. What is a probate property? Number 5. Repossession. A repossessed property is one that is taken back by the bank where the owner has failed to keep up with the mortgage payment. This is usually the lender's last resort if everything else has failed. How can you recognize a repossessed property? You can recognize a repossessed property by the tape on the toilet seat, sink, and cooker. It says, "Do not use." An agent will never say it's a repossession if you ask them directly, how are repossessed properties disposed of? The banks usually want to sell these as soon as possible. These can be good opportunities to get a good discount when compared to the market value, especially if you can buy on a bridge. They usually aren't in show home condition and usually require work, so therefore the competition for these types of properties can be less. The only downside, the offer usually appears on the listing and it remains there until exchange of contracts. So someone comes along and offers a higher amount for the property, which can be frustrating as it means you have to increase your offer or absorb the costs you have incurred. Property problem number 6. Houses on one title that have been split into flats without permission. Big Victorian type houses that have been split into multiple units that are being sold as one block might represent good opportunities as the individual flats won't be able to be sold by the owner as the building is on one title. The owner will be forced to sell the building as a whole. You could potentially make an offer subject to getting a certificate of lawfulness. In this scenario, the number of buyers for this type of property is a lot less. Therefore, there might be scope to negotiate a really good deal. We looked at one in Tufnell Park, which we were looking to buy just before lockdown. We were looking to title split the property into 3 flats. This was a repossession. We did manage to contact the owner, but with lockdown happening, it proved very difficult to get any further information. Property problem number 7. Uninhabitable properties. Mortgage lenders don't like uninhabitable properties as they represent poor security. Examples include the following: no kitchen or bathroom, contaminated outside areas such as Japanese knotweed, asbestos. Lenders don't like these properties and it usually means you will need a bridging loan instead, which could be a good opportunity because there are few buyers who use these.